Okay, hi guys, welcome to my channel. We want to look at number system, and inside the number system we want to look at how to convert decimal to hexadecimal. You know that decimal are number system that ranges from 0 to 9 because it is in base 10. So if you count from 0 to 9, it will give you 10. While hexadecimal is also a number system that ranges between 0 to 15. And the logic is that if you count between 0 to 15, it will also give you 16, making it base number in base 16. Therefore, decimal and hexadecimal has corresponding values. And what I mean by corresponding values is that in decimal, assuming this is decimal and this is hexadecimal, 0 and 0 is the same thing. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So from 0 to 9, hexadecimal and decimal has the same value. While from 10 to 15, that is where decimal and hexadecimal number changes. From 10 to 15, decimal and hexadecimal. Decimal ends at 10. At 9, decimal ends at 9. While hexadecimal continue from 10 down. So from 10, hexadecimal is A. 11 is B in hexadecimal. 12 is C in hexadecimal. And 13 is D in hexadecimal. 15 is E. 14, sorry, is E. And then finally 15 is F. So from 10, hexadecimal and decimal, this is where they differ. So now if you are converting from hexadecimal to decimal, assuming you have 10 or 30, assuming you have 30, decimal, 30, 10, to convert it to hexadecimal is first divided by, assuming you have 30, 16, to convert it to decimal, you will have 16 divided by 30, which will give you 1, remainder 14. And 16 divided by 1 gives you 0, remainder 1. So the implication is that we have 1 and 14. And under hexadecimal, 1 in decimal is also the same thing with 1 in hexadecimal. So we have 1. While 14 in hexadecimal, correspond to E. So it becomes 1E. So this is how to convert from decimal to hexadecimal. But in a more complex number, assuming we have okay, if you take more complex number, assuming we have 479, to convert it now, 47910 to base 16, we have it as 479 divided by 16. If you would be using calculator now, you can actually do it with calculator or without calculator. But assuming we are using calculator now, 16 divided or 479 divided by 16 we are going to have 29.9375. When you divide 479 by 16, you will have 29.9375. So what it means is that, first of all, bring the 29 here. Then the remainder, use 0.9375 times 16. When you do 0.9375 times 16, you are going to get the remainder here. So now we say 0.9375. Yes, 75 times 16. We have 15, so it means remainder 15. And to bring down the 16 divided by 29, we have 1, remainder 14. Remainder 14, 16 divided by 1, we have 0, remainder 1. And so from here now, the remainders here, we have to convert them to hexadecimal, which is base 16. And how are we going to do it? Now we already have 1 here, 1 under decimal and hexadecimal. They have the same corresponding number. So we have 1. Then 14 in hexadecimal correspond to E. Correspond to E. So it will be 1E. And 15 correspond to F. So we have F. 16. So 4, 7, 9, 10 can be converted to base 16. When you convert it to base 16, it will give you 1EF 16. But assuming in this number now that we don't want to use calculator, you can actually do it manually using long division. In that case, we will have it as, if we want to use long division, we now have it as 16, 4, 7, 9. We start with 16 divide 47, or 47 divide 16. We are going to have 2. We are going to have 2 with the remainder. And then 16 times 2 is going to give us 32. We have 32. Then from here now we say 47 minus 32. We are going to have 7 minus 2 is 5. 4 minus 1 is 1. So, and then we bring down the 9. We bring down this 9. So we now have, bring down this 9. So we now have 159. So 16 divided by 159. Of course, you know that 16 times 10 is 160. So 16 divided by 159 is supposed to give us 9 remainder with the remainder. So we now have 9 here. And 16 times 9 will give us 144. 144. 159 minus 144 will give us 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 minus 1, 5 minus 4 is 1, and 1 minus 1 is 0. What this implies is that 16 divided 479 will give us 29, remainder 15. You can record that's how we got that. That's what we got when we use calculator. So it means that if we come over here and say 16 divided by 479, that we're going to have 29 remainder 15. So now, having used the long division to break it down, you can now simplify it using this approach. But in a situation where you don't have calculator, you can use this approach to break it down and then use and complete it using this approach. This is how to convert the decimal to hexadecimal with or without using a calculator.